It's Travis again. Sorry I look a little bit tired. I woke up probably about an hour and a half ago, but I'm not in the mood today. I think that there's some allergy shit going around or something. I don't know. They've been acting up really bad. So anyway, today I have a few frustrations, and I guess I'm asking for people's advice because I really don't know what to do at this point. I am definitely frustrated, and I don't know what I should be doing. And ultimately, it's my decision, and ultimately, I'm going to make that decision alone. However, I just kind of want some viewpoints on what people feel about the situation, and etc. So if you want to inbox me, feel free. If you want to leave a comment on my YouTube, feel free. If you want to leave a comment on the post that I post on Facebook, it's all good. So as you guys know, that I've been actually trying to buy a house for the last 2.5 to 3 months. And it's great. It's great. It's a fun. I'm learning a lot. I have an FHA loan, and I also have something on top of my FHA loan that's called a 203K loan. So if it doesn't pass FHA, what happens is the loan will subsidize all the way up until my max approval amount to make the home go FHA. So say for example, if it needs a new roof, if it needs some problems, or if there's other problems within the house, it'll fix it. So that's what I'm working with. I also have down payment assistance because I'm a first-time home buyer, and it's helpful. So pretty much all I'll be doing is either paying for the closing cost, unless if the seller pays for the closing costs, and then title and fees. So I mean, I feel like I'm pretty lucky. I have down payment amount, and I have closing cost amount just in case, and I have a little bit saved up for title and fees. But I'm hoping I won't have to pay all three. However, there's a lot of ups and downs, and there's a lot of positive and negative that I'm trying to deal with right now. For example, a lot of the homes that I'm looking at, because my price range is not above 100,000, because you know I don't make that much. I mean, I make enough, but I don't make a lot. It's below 100,000, and houses within that price range, I'm competing with people in my price range who are trying to get FHA loans, along with investors. People who will just pay cash for houses. And so that pretty much is like doubling everything, and it's really, really frustrating. As of right now, I think I posted last time I posted on my Facebook, it was my 5th time on a house. And this house was great. I mean, it was a little outdated on the inside, but it was definitely livable, and it would pass FHA. I wouldn't even need my loan. So I did my max. Did everything I could, threw everything I had at it. I was even going to try and pay for closing costs, and well, anyway, that one's still pending. I'll find out whether or not I got it or not. So I don't know. It's not looking good because what my realtor was telling me is there's a lot of cash sellers, and the people who are trying to sell it would much rather just take the cash because it's easier. So anyway, we're trying to stay positive with that. I've also put an offer in 2 other houses. I think 2 or maybe 3. I think we're doing a 3rd, but I have 2 other houses as well. They are okay. One of them is a home path home, and pretty much like a little synopsis of what a home path home is it needs work. It's a foreclosed home, and it needs a lot of work. The one that I'm looking at, they asked $73,500 for it, and I offered $76,000 the first time, and apparently I'm being outbid. Well, they didn't say outbid. They said that there's multiple offers on it, and they want our best and final, and that all of the offers are over the asking amount. So I know the house is not even going to appraise for what they're asking for. Well, I know that Zillow kind of goes off of like what the area and what, but they're usually on the lower side. Well, Zillow is saying that this house is only worth like 62, and they're asking 73. So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe it is actually worth 73, but then I offered 78 this next time, and I'm just hoping I can get it so we can move back down to the 73 because I have the highest offer. But then again, the thing with that is this is the frustrating part I'm having, is even with the HomePath loan, that one is actually, they stay off the market for investors for the first 15 days. Which, to me, I don't understand why they have cash, but I guess the guy's saying that they're going to move and live there. I don't know. Or I'm just being fucked with, which is highly possible. But, okay, So sorry, I lost my screen for a second. Um, anyway, I offered 78 on this second one. I'm waiting to hear back on that. However, the downside to that is my realtor was kind of talking to the secretary of the HomePath people, the bank that owns and does the HomePath loans. I'm not doing the HomePath loan because I have a 203K loan. It's a separate loan that would actually charge you another 5% or 3.5% at the end on top of your closing cost and down payment stuff. So and title and fees. There's an extra, and I didn't want to do that one, which the 203K is essentially the same. See how much stuff there is to learn? Anyway, so because I have down payment assistance, the HomePath people are saying that my offer is weaker because I have the down payment assistance. And because I'm a first-time homebuyer. And they're not supposed to be really discriminating against that, but when it comes down to it, the bank is going to go with the best offer as far as how it's going to benefit them. And because I do have the down payment assistance, it's not making it look good. And I mean, this house, it needs a new roof, it needs new floors. I'm just frustrated, and I'm still getting outbid, and it's not even worth what they're asking. Anyway, so we did 78, and we're hopefully going to get it, and if not, then we're just going to keep looking. And then there's another house that someone died in it. Natural causes. I don't think I'd want to live in a house that someone was murdered in. But natural causes. It smells like my grandma's house. I like that. It's on the other side of the freeway, other side of Shaw. But it's in a nice neighborhood for the most part. It's a newer development. They're asking 75, or not, sorry, not 75, not even close. 95 for that house, but it's not going to appraise for that much. And there is, it looks like the cement driveway collapsed. And don't worry, I already checked the foundation and stuff like that. Well, I didn't check it, but the foundation has been checked. Excuse me. And anyway, it was just the foundation, or the driveway. There's a part of it that collapsed. And they're asking 95. Not going to do that. We offered 86, I believe. And I guess we'll see on that one. But as far as I know, there hasn't been any offers on that house. It's newer. It's only 1,000 square feet. It's really small. It's a 3-bedroom. It's really small. So there's a lot of things I'll have to be doing if I even get that house. But those are the prospects that I'm dealing with right now. And then there's a third one that's in the Tower District. They're asking 61 for it. It needs work. However, I have a lot of play with that one. So if I potentially get it. The downside to that one, though, is there's tenants in it. And I can't view it right now because there are tenants and they're Section 8, because there's laws against the Section 8 stuff. So that's what's making it really difficult. And I might be outbid on that one, or at least they might take the lower bid on that one because it's most likely an investor, and the investor can just keep the Section 8 person in there, and then it's money making for the next 5 years because apparently that's the contract that they have. So again, looking down on me. My question and stuff for everybody is, and I know everyone keeps saying, Travis, you got to keep looking. It's taking me this long. It's taking me this long. Okay, but I've put about, to date, we're looking at almost 10 offers on houses, and I'm either outbid on every single one, or I'm not quote-unquote qualified. They don't want to use a down payment assistance. And it looks like the only houses that I would ever even be able to get into are something like by the railroad tracks, and literally people got shot right outside of it. That little yellow house that I posted, I had recently found out that's one of the reasons I pulled out on that offer, is because someone was shot and killed in the face, right outside the house, and I don't want to live right there. And it's 20 yards from the railroad track. No, I don't want to do that. Anyway, so everyone keeps telling me, be positive, stay and stick with it. It took us 5 times. It took us however many times. And I currently am in a lease where I'm at till November 1st. No, not November 1st. January 1st. And, from that point, I have to really decide if I'm going to stay here, because if I stay here month to month after my lease, I have to start paying $100 more a month until I sign a lease. So I need to decide what I'm doing. But I'm guessing, the way things are right now is it's really, really hectic with investors, and they're buying up a lot of houses. And I guess what I'm asking is, what do you think that what would you guys do if it was you in this situation? Would you keep looking? Would you keep offering? Or would you just kind of take a step back and just, maybe it's not the right time? I'm kind of thinking that maybe it's not the right time, because, it's not like I'm being picky about the houses that I'm choosing. It's even the shitty ones that I've even potentially been interested in, and I'm still not even, getting chosen for those ones. And everyone keeps telling me, oh, the right one will speak to you, the right one will do this. God, I fucking hate that. Seriously, I want to slap people when they say that, because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. A house does not speak. It's not real. It's not real. So every house that has quote unquote spoken to me, I've been outbid on. So I don't believe that, and I don't know. So I don't know what to do, and I'm thinking maybe we'll just not look anymore and then sign another lease. And I guess there's a lot of factors, and with my job, I'm in a master's program right now. I have stuff that's going on, and technically I'm not full-time at my job. It's one of the things that I think that kind of pulls me back. And I was thinking just, cutting it off, spending my money on something else for me, and maybe a cruise or something. That'd be nice. And not worry about the houses, because, I am pretty young still. What do you guys think? What would you do? So go ahead and email me, comment. Feel free to say I'm a stupid, dumbass bitch. Just still be nice to me, or I'll kick your ass. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great week, and thanks for listening to my blog. And I guess it's a nice little forum or some education on anybody who's potentially interested in buying a house, that it's not that easy. Okay, bye.